why you shouldn't make your girlfriend or your wife the star of the relationship. Hi, Sharp King coming at you on another episode from ChooseYourRelationships.com, author of Boss Life Secrets, which can be found on Amazon.com. So yeah, this is a question that I got a couple days ago. A long-time listener, he said, hey, in a previous video, I talked about why your woman or your girlfriend or your wife shouldn't be the center or the star of the relationship, meaning that your life shouldn't revolve around her. And I talked about this in a previous video, and some guys got it, some guys didn't. But, I say that, okay, let's say if you put a woman on a pedestal, the only way she can look at you is down. Now, whether she understands this or not, it doesn't really matter, because most women are so self-absorbed, they don't even really think about certain things. They don't really think about stuff like that. They don't think deeply as guys do. Most women are driven by feelings, how they feel. So, after a while, you keep giving and giving and giving and giving. And you're probably going to burn out. This happens a lot too. A lot of guys take on too much responsibility, and they take on too much debt. They're spending and they're spending and they're spending, and they set things up where the woman don't really have to do anything, or very little. She don't even have to support him, because he made her start the show. He put her on a pedestal. So you're probably gonna burn out. And she's probably going to disrespect you. And you probably end up resenting her. So it's kind of like, it's a lose-lose game. Nobody wins. See, if you build the relationship around you, everybody wins, including her. See, if you got a woman, your woman is a reflection of you. Your woman should be like a breath of fresh air. It's kind of like, just imagine you on the red carpet with your woman, and everybody's going to be looking at her. They'll be looking at you a little bit, but the majority of people are going to be looking at her if y'all on the red carpet together, because that's just how it is. Don't ask me why that is. That's just how it is. Unless you just, I don't know, one of those guys that women be like, God damn, he's fine as fuck. If you're not one of those guys, they're going to be looking at your woman. She's a reflection of you. If they talk smack about her, that falls back on you. They're going to be like, well, who's she with? That's just how it is. You might not like it, but that's just how it is. Your woman is a reflection of you. So if y'all out in public together, you got to represent. And now maybe things aren't the way you want it to be, but you can work on it. Y'all can work on it together. But if you put the woman on a pedestal, she's not gonna be looking at it like if she wins, everybody wins. No, if you put her on a pedestal, the kid's gonna get neglected. This is what happens. You gonna start getting neglected. She gonna forget about you, and then that's when the bickering and the arguing come into play, and the name calling, and you're gonna resent her. You ain't did this, I did that, I did all this for you. I bought a house, a car, and I did all this before we moved in, and you ain't appreciated me. That's where all that comes in at. That's where all that comes in at. And people put people on a pedestal because they think they're better than them, like Almighty God, like, oh, you Jesus Christ, you're praying up and down. Come on, man, knock it off. It's not that serious. Women put their pants on just like you put your pants on. We just got different tools below. That's all it is. Just don't operate the same down there. But women put their pants on just like you put their pants on. Yeah, we're much more stronger than they are physically. Yeah, I know. But, if you're no good for anybody else unless you take care of yourself. So, it's your duty to be the best you can be. Because if you can't be the best version of self, then you're no good for nobody. So if you put her on a pedestal, it's almost impossible for you to be your best self. See, you have to be the best you can be first. And you want to pull that energy into her. That's how it works. You want to push that energy in her. Now, if you wait until she has the energy and push it into you, it usually doesn't work that way. Now, there's always an exception to the rule. Now, there's some women out here. You got the Erykah Badu's out here. Who else you got out here? I think she's like the only celebrity that I can think of at the moment. You got the Erykah Badu's, where they'll meet a guy and she'll change their life. They'll do like a 180. Look at Common and Andre 3000. I remember when Common first came out, Common was an alcoholic. He was a drunk. He was drinking beer, drinking 40s all the time. He was just a drunk. And look at him now, it's like totally different person after he met Erykah Badu, and they've been together for I don't know how long they've been together. But she had a lot of impact and a lot of influence on him. And that energy that she has, she put it into him, and you see what happens. But that doesn't happen a lot in this society because a lot of women don't know who they are and they don't know what they're capable of. Now if you got one of those Erykah Badu's type woman, okay. That's okay. Maybe you can put her on a pedestal and you be fine because they all bounce off of each other as far as the energy goes. But that ain't the case for the average woman. The average woman have internal problems walking around here today. They have all kinds of stuff going on. Some of them have psychological problems. Some of them have things that stem from their childhood that they're dealing with. They never dealt with, but it's still going. And they get passed down to their kids too, because they never dealt with it. So, this is why putting her on a pedestal, it just doesn't work. This ain't got nothing to do with who's better than the other person. That's on the surface level. Yeah, okay, knock yourself out. You can argue all day long. Who's better? And yeah, some women are better at doing things than guys or vice versa. That's a given. It doesn't take a genius to figure that out. But I'm talking like psychologically, it's better for you to put yourself first, and everybody wins. This has been proven to work, scientifically proven to work. In this society, you got these a lot of crazy women out here, where they just can't stand a guy, don't want nothing to do with a guy, don't want to not especially the more masculine a guy is, some women don't want nothing to do with him. But you gotta have, if you with a woman, you gotta lead, not follow. So yeah, she's gonna do, it might get some pushback from time to time. She might not like some of the stuff you say and some of the stuff you do. She'll get over it. She'll get over it. Yeah, she might leave. Well, let her leave. She wanted to leave anyway. If a woman threatens to leave you, she been wanting. She was thinking about leaving a long time ago. She just that was just an excuse for her to come up with the leave. That's all. That's all it is. That was just an excuse. Today, a lot of relationships there's a lot of good relationships out here, and there's a lot of bad ones too. But women, really, you would think with all the opportunities women have today, they got pretty good, decent jobs. Some women are making a lot of money on these jobs. So you would think that women would be happy. But they're not. Women today are probably the most unhappy I've ever seen in my life since I've been living. They are. I can look them in the eyes. I can just observe their body language. A lot of these women are not happy. They're miserable. Because they got involved into something that it ain't working out the way they would thought. At least the way they would thought it would be working anyway. And probably good news and bad news. Women can make a ton of mistakes, get married, have kids, get divorced. She don't even have to get a divorce. She can meet another guy before she even gets a divorce. Some guy is always willing to scoop her up. Doesn't matter. She can look halfway decent, got 2-3 kids. Some guy is always willing to scoop her up. She can leave her kids with the married guy, her ex-husband. Some guy's always willing to scoop her up. If she look halfway decent, maybe she got a job. She ain't gotta have a job. If she's above average, let's say she's an 8 on the Richter scale. Some guy's still willing to scoop her up, even though she got kids, even though the kids is with the father. And some guys still willing to scoop her up, even if she's overweight, even if she's sick, got a disease. This has never happened in history. If a woman was sick back in the day, you guys were not touching that. Oh, they'll hit it. They're not settling with her. If a woman was ever exposed to be the side piece back in the day, nobody was settling down with her. But today, a woman can have 2 kids out of wedlock, been a man's side piece for years, move to the next city, meet some guy, get married, live happily ever after. This has never happened in history of mankind. It's never happened, ever. Women have freedoms today. They don't even realize how much freedom they have. I told a woman the other day, hey, you need to go talk to your grandparents, your grandmother. Tell her how it was when she was growing up. Or you need to go talk to your mom, depending on how old she is. Tell her how it was when she was growing up. They didn't have those privileges. They couldn't find no guy to basically accept them when it comes to anything. Guys have no standards today. They just do whatever. There's no protocol. They just do. Guys are doing what they feel. They're doing what women are doing. So hey man, it's your life. At the end of the day, I'm just telling you what works. And what I've seen that don't work. But at the end of the day, it's your life. You have to make your own decision. So hey, tell me what you think about what I talked about in this video. Like, share this video, subscribe. Check out my website, chooseyourrelationships.com. Until next time, I'm out. Peace.